Hey guys, this is me. Now, I'm no artist, but this is my best shot at explaining the Second Punic War. Now, this war was fought between the Roman Republic and the Carthaginian Empire. Now, by looking at this map, you may be wondering how this was even a war. Like, Carthage is so much bigger, obviously. There are two important things to remember here, though. One, Roman already beat Carthage in the First Punic War, and this caused a lot of internal problems for Carthage, specifically their economy, and they were fighting many internal conflicts. Number two, Rome invested heavily into its army, while Carthage was more into the navy and the mercenaries. This just gave Rome the fighting advantage naturally. Now, if we're talking the Second Punic War, we're talking Hannibal, for sure, alright? At a very young age, Hannibal was told that he was going to have to fight Rome because his dad here, Hamilcar, said, never be a friend of Rome, which is a pretty big burden to put on your child. And at the age of 26, Hannibal decides it's time to go fight Rome. We start in the war in Italy. Hannibal had to enter Italy through the Alps because he really wanted to trick the Romans because he knew that northern Italy was not defended strongly by the Romans. So he starts crossing the Alps with about 36,000 and 90,000 troops. It seems like the sources are off on this one, but it could just be based on where they're counting when he starts going. Now, it's really cold in the Alps and real hard to travel, especially with the troops he was bringing. That's a surprise for later. So he gets into Italy with only about 26,000. Lots of death. We start in the Battle of the Trebia River. The Romans are led by Tiberius Sempronius Longus, and Carthage is led by Hannibal. But Hannibal, he brings a secret to the thing. It's the elephants. That's what I had to tell you about. They're both about equal-sized armies. Now, Sempronius Longus wakes his troops up real early. They skip breakfast. He throws them in the river. It's real foggy. And they're real eager to fight the Carthaginians. When they get to land, exhausted. And then they face Hannibal's elephants. It was real bad for them. Carthage didn't lose too much, and they even got some more troops coming in from the barbarian tribes that were up to the north. Rome, they lost most of their army, but they didn't seem to care all that much. Sempronius just saw it as a setback and went like, "No, it was good. We would have won. It was fine." Sempronius, that was amazingly bad. So then we go into the Battle of Lake Trasimene. Now it's Gaius Flaminius' turn leading the Romans. Now, the Romans in this one were outnumbered quite significantly. But Gaius, he didn't know that because Gaius didn't believe in scouting. So he sees a small Carthaginian force and he attacks it. He misses this giant force and they get encircled. Now, Rome loses its entire army in this one. And Carthage only loses about like 1,500 to 2,500 people, which isn't too big. Now, we need to speed it up a little, but this does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version. So now we go into the Battle of Cannae, and the Romans really were really looking for a war. I guess you could say they were just blinded by the fight. And the big brains back at Rome, they were discussing it, and they were trying to figure out how they could possibly be Hannibal. And they said, you know what if we got, like, all our guys, and we just slam the Carthaginian center, right? But we don't just get a couple of guys. No. We get 86,000 guys, and they were led by Gaius Terentius Varro, alright? And, they pack all their guys in there. They're really thinking they're going to win this. And then they all get encircled. And Rome suffers a defeat of 70,000 soldiers. Just gone. It was bad. But now Scipio Africanus, he's been seeing some success, all right? He's been destroying Carthage and Spain this whole time, all right, while all this mess has been happening. He even got so good that he was offered the crown. But he denied it because that's not okay. But he goes to the Senate. He says, hey, Senate, can I go invade Africa? And the Senate, they're scared of him, though, because, he could be a really strong power in the sense of, yeah, you can, but you have to raise your own legions. And no way is he going to invade Africa now. Oh, yeah, I got myself some 7,000 soldiers. Oh, yeah, you can just invade whenever. Just be sure you invade at a good time. And he went. But what's happening with Hannibal? Ring, ring. Yeah, yo, it's Hannibal speaking here, the guy that's currently destroying Rome. What's up? Yeah, so Hannibal, he just landed a bunch of Roman troops here in Carthage. We kind of need you to come back to Africa and save us. And Hannibal was scared because he didn't want to go there. So we get to the Battle of Zama. This is the big thing. Scipio Africanus versus Hannibal, alright? Now, Rome was slightly outnumbered here, but the first time in the war, like a major incident, they actually had more cavalry. And Hannibal, he got his elephants back. Battle starts out, elephants, gone, off the field. Rome's cavalry, drives Carthage off the field. It's all down to the infantry now. Scipio takes a deep breath in. He's ready. Now, skip forward a little to the end. It's the Roman line versus the Carthaginian line. Now, the Carthage line is their third line. That's all that's left. The other two lines were driven from the battlefield. Rome's center is weak. Those two have already fought off the first two lines, and the third line split the ends. They come at each other, and they fight. It's a big thing. No strategy here, just fighting. And then the cavalry comes back for the Romans and hits Hannibal's rear. It was a Roman success. Hannibal, he just looked around and he surrendered right there. Carthage had to do a bunch of things, like give up their empire, basically surrender to Rome. It was a bad time. Yeah, so I guess that was just the Second Punic War, and there was a lot more I could have talked about, but yeah, really, I guess the moral of the story is the moral of the story is I mean, don't lose the cavalry advantage, I guess. So yeah, goodbye.